Hello, my friends. We are tier ranking all of Instagram's updates from 2023. If you are an Instagram lover, you want to be an Instagram lover or somebody who stays up with all of the recent trends, you know that Instagram updates every 2 seconds. So this is not me ranking every single update and feature that they ever touched in 2023. These are the new ones. And also, I've just got to say, this is just my personal opinion. This is not me being like, oh, this feature is horrible for businesses and content creators, because all of these features are great for a specific audience, demographic, specific type of content creator. I don't think you have to agree with me. You do not have to agree with me at all. This is just like my first impressions of that feature and if I personally like it or not. That is the tea. Okay. We also have tea because my chest has been feeling funny. I don't know. I feel like I can't breathe sometimes. It's fine. For our tiers today, we have up top tier, God tier, is I'm a little coffee slut for this, love it, obsessed. That's our top tier, okay? Second, right under that is, I see you, Meta. I see you. We're here for it. Is it a fave? Not the best of my personal opinion, but we're here for it. We stand. And then in the middle, we have, right under that, we have, are you okay, Mr. Mosseri? Are you okay, sir? Are you okay? Like, what were you thinking with this one? Am I right? Okay. And then right below, at the very, very bottom, we have, what in the MySpace? What in the MySpace? This is not what I signed up for. Back to the drawing board, shove it in a dumpster, throw it away. I don't get it. I don't get it. Nobody asked for this. Ooh, that would have been good. Nobody asked for this. Yeah, that's the bottom tier. For the first feature, we have the Notes feature. Now, I know, Notes launched in December of last year. So is it a 2023 update? Not really, but in January of this year, that's when the feature became available worldwide. So officially everybody had access to it on their Instagram, which is why I'm putting it together in 2023 updates. Now, my first impression for this one was, what in the MySpace? Updating status? What? What? So that was my first impression. But once we started using it a little bit more, I kind of like seeing everybody's thoughts. And I think it's great for DM me your favorite Starbucks order, because I did that once and everybody sent me their favorite Starbucks orders and I was like, this is brilliant. I have so many drinks that I could try. That was a long time ago when I did that. So now I would say, what's your go-to coffee order, not just Starbucks. But anywho, now I'm kind of like, okay, I'm here for it. I see the benefits of it. I don't really use it, but I see the benefits, so it's pretty neutral for me. Next up, we have quiet mode. Quiet mode is when you can choose time frames for when you want to receive notifications and when you don't want to receive notifications on Instagram. So you could go in and be like, okay, I want my quiet time to be between 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. So during that time frame, Instagram will not send you any notifications. And then when 6 a.m. comes around, they will sum up all of your notifications in one go and be like, hey, this is what you've missed. So that's the quiet feature. I think this one I'm gonna put in again, because I feel like that's kind of what your notification setting is for on your phone. You can change your notification settings with your phone individually. I have just all of my Instagram notifications turned off, so I don't really use this one, but I think I can appreciate it. The next feature update is the multi-select not interested. So when you go to your Explore page on Instagram, you can click and hold on posts on your Explore, and then you could multi-select multiple that you're not interested in and say, not interested. And this updates the algorithm so that the algorithm can refresh and show you content that you're actually interested in. So this one is more of like, I see you, Meta, like, cool. We love being able to shape our experience on the app and do anything that we can to control the algorithm, really. So I like having that opportunity to shape our experience and feed the algorithm what we like and don't like. Next, we have Reels auto posting in app or scheduling in app. So for the longest time, If you wanted to schedule posts to auto post on Instagram for you, you had to use a third-party tool like Metricool. And Instagram recently made an update this year so that you could schedule posts to auto post for you within their app. This is something that content creators have been wanting for a very, very long time. YouTube has that ability where you can schedule videos to go up when you schedule them to. So this one, I've got to say, I'm a little coffee slut for, here for it, love it. Any sort of tool that helps content creators post consistently, show up consistently, and makes their experience overall as a content creator a little bit more seamless and efficient, I am here for it. Now, I will say, if you're somebody who is juggling multiple platforms, not just Instagram, but Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and you want to schedule videos to auto post for you on all those platforms at the same time. For example, if I have a short form video and yeah, I want it to go to Instagram Reels, but that means I still have to take the time to go to TikTok, post it. Now I have to go to YouTube Shorts and post it. You can save time with today's sponsor, Metricool. If you've been on my channel for a while, you know I'm a Metricool stan. Obviously, at the end of the day, we know my opinion. I think Metricool, this is my go-to #1 recommendations for businesses, entrepreneurs, anybody who is looking for a social media scheduler tool. I've tested multiple and this one has always come out on top. So what you would do is you would take your reel, the video that you want to post to all platforms, you upload it to Metricool, and then you could choose which platforms you want it to auto post for you. So you could choose, okay, this video is going to auto post to Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok all at the same time. And then you press schedule, boom shakalaka, your video will go up all at once. You write one caption for it and it'll go to all 3 places. You only set it up one time, and then it'll auto post to all 3 places for you. So this is great for social media managers or even businesses where maybe you're juggling multiple Instagram accounts, multiple Facebook accounts. They connect to every social media platform, not just Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. They have Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, you name it, they're connected to it. So it's just a great place to organize your content and schedule all of your content to go up. So if you want to try out Metricool, definitely check them out through the link down below. If you're somebody who is, again, juggling multiple Instagram accounts, multiple Facebook accounts, multiple accounts overall, usually social media managers, if that's you, I do have a discount code that you could use so you could try their premium plan. And then for all other content creators, if you just have like an individual Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, just one profile per platform, you could use their free account. Yes, you could use it for free. So check them out down below. Let's keep ranking. Next up, we have creator gifts. Okay, this is going towards TikTok Live, Twitch, live streaming. You give gifts to your favorite creators. I mean, any way for content creators to make money, I'm here for. I can't be against it. So I'm gonna put it in the ICU meta, because I love that they're providing more ways for content creators to make money. I'm here for it. Do I think it's actually well used? I don't know. I don't know. Is it what people would want for the platform? I don't know. But I'm just gonna be like, okay, I see you, Meta, making money moves. Great for you. Next one, we have broadcast channels. And this is every broadcast channel update that we've seen so far. So you can do collaborative broadcast channels with multiple people. You can do subscription broadcast channels where only your subscribers who are paying you get access to a broadcast channel. This is just broadcast channels in general. It's like a big group chat party. I'm in a few, like the Meta channel. Alessandro has a Leaks channel. A few other people, content creators I follow, have their own channels, but I don't check channels often. Remember, this is my personal thoughts. This is not me being like, ooh, actually, this is like a really great way to connect with your audience. I love this for content creators, okay? This is not, whoops. Hey, Zuckerberg, calm down. This is not for content creator business strategy. This is for me personally. And for me personally, I haven't really loved it. I see the value. I get it. Fun. I don't know, my DMs are already so crazy. Adding another channel or like the primary inbox, a channel inbox, a general inbox, a request inbox, it kind of feels a little messy for me. I said it. I said it. I think, yeah. I'm not really in my DMs often. I'm not really on Instagram often at all. Honestly, my team has been upholding that platform for me. So based off of being on Instagram, I haven't really connected with this one. Okay, Meta Verified. Meta Verified. I pay for this, so I can't hate on it. But okay, here we go. So I pay for this. I don't really feel like it's affected my reach. Some people say if you pay, then you get more of an increased reach. For me, what I've noticed is since I started paying for Meta Verification, there has been less people impersonating my account. So before I was verified, I weekly, maybe daily, would get messages of people like, hey, this account is impersonating you. They're trying to get people to pay for shout outs, and they're trying to get people to pay for this and send them money via Venmo. And I had so many people impersonating my account and trying to rip off my followers and my subscribers, and it was just not okay. But since becoming Meta Verified, I don't have that problem anymore. I haven't seen one account trying to be me, and I think that's pretty darn cool. But paying monthly for it, the fee to pay monthly for it, I kind of want to unsubscribe since I'm leaving Instagram, but I worry that if I stop paying for it, somebody's gonna hack into my account and steal people's money and be like, hey, pay me for shoutouts. I don't know. Also being verified, it's a pain in the butt to try to update anything. This is the thing. Online, I go by Millie. They wouldn't verify me because Millie doesn't match my driver's license. And that was a pain in the butt. I'm gonna put it in, are you okay, Mr. Masseri? This is a money grab. I wish there were better ways to do this. Can't talk too much smack because I pay for it and I've seen value, but it's kind of a pain in the butt to upkeep and to keep in general. I have to use my legal name, which like I was trying to not use because, you know, privacy. So I'm forced to use my legal name. I feel like the only way that I can protect my followers from scammers is if I pay Instagram. I don't know. Mixed bag of chips here. We're just gonna put it here for now. Reels trends. Okay, this is an update where on your account as a creator, you can go to a place to see what's currently trending on Reels, current sounds that are trending, current hashtags that are trending. So I'm gonna say I see you, Meta, because this is great, but I will say every time I go to try to find this, they keep moving it. Like it was one place and then it wasn't there and then it moved it to another place. Like anytime I try to go find this feature, it just keeps moving. They just move things around every 2 days. So getting there, not very convenient. I can't even tell you where to go to find this because it changes every 2 seconds, but I think it's helpful for content creators and for myself. I've used it to hop on trends and to use trending audios and figure out what's going on in the Reels world. So I like it. Ooh, okay, updated editing in Reels. So this year, Instagram really did do their part in giving us better editing features in the Reels editing format. So it's looking a lot more like CapCut, a lot more like TikTok, and I'm here for it. I love it. It makes editing so much easier. They definitely have a ways to go, but these sorts of updates make me feel like, okay, yeah, you're listening. You're probably experiencing the same issues I'm experiencing. Love that we have this update. Chef's kiss, thank you. Okay, collab feature. So collab feature, I've used the collab feature a few times. This is basically where you post a post and then you could have another person as a collaborator, another profile as a collaborator, and that post can go to both profiles, both audiences. I think it's a great way to partner with people in your niche. I've used it again a few times with Brock and it's been really fun. Basically, they updated it so you can now collab with more than one person. You could have up to 3 people in a collab post, which reaches 3 times the amount of audience. It's so close to being top tier because the amount of reach that you get for it, 3 times reach if you partner with or collab with 3 or 2 other people. 3 times reach is just insane. I love that, I'm here for it, but I don't use it often personally. So that's why I'm putting it at I see you, Meta. We love. It's a fun feature. Love that it's helping other people expand their audiences, find new audiences, partner with content creators. Love. Okay, Threads. I wasn't gonna include this because it's not really an Instagram update. It's a new app, Instagram's new app. And when it first came out, every single day I was posting. Like it was the new Twitter and it was 2012 and I was just pouring my heart and soul out. No, not even 2012, it was like 2009. And I was like, Taco Bell sounds really good right now. Hashtag cheesy roll up, what? You know, like I felt nostalgic for the first week. Then I got a little bored I got a little bored, so I'm gonna say, Mr. Mosseri, are you okay? Pick one competitor. Pick one competitor. And until you beat them out, don't try to move on to another competitor, okay? Because I can't tell if they're competing with YouTube, TikTok, or Twitter at this point. And it seems like they're trying to compete with all of them, but because they're trying to compete with all of them, they're not really making progress anywhere. So that's my thought on that. This next one is adding music to your photo. Don't hate me. It just doesn't do it for me. Like when I scroll past somebody's photo that has music attached to it, I'm not like, oh my gosh, what a vibe. Instant like. I'm there with you. I am there with you. Like it doesn't do anything for me. If anything, I prefer my Instagram experience scrolling to be a silent experience. I usually have reels muted. Photos I loved because they were quiet, and now photos are not quiet. There is music, and it feels like a MySpace profile where you could create your own playlist, have top friends, and maybe I'll use this feature. I'll probably use it, but I don't love it yet. It might grow on me. At this moment, it is very what in the MySpace because I don't get it. I know, okay, so Instagram, they did have Adam Mosseri went on a podcast where he was talking about like target audience, and they really are focusing on Gen Z. And I have a nephew who's Gen Z, and not even Gen Z, he's even like Gen Alpha or whatever. I don't remember what they are. The younger generation. And he uses this one often. He uses this one often. He loves it. So I love that for him, love that for them, love that for that generation. For me, it doesn't tickle my fancy. Okay. Updated Reels insights. So now you could see amount of replays, audience retention, all of the things. You know where I'm going with this. I love me some analytics, love me some data that I could pull from to make my content a bajillion times better. I'm a little coffee slut for this. I love looking at like my YouTube analytics, viewer retention rate, click-through rate, all of those things. I love. So when they came out with this, I was like, fine a frickin' Lee. Content creators can now really step up their game, figure out what's keeping people hooked, how they can really make their videos better. It's analytics. Analytics is always the answer, always mostly the answer, okay? Next, you can reply to a comment with your stories. Okay, so you know on TikTok where you could like reply to a comment with another video, or even Instagram Reels. If you have a reel, there's a comment, you could reply with another Instagram reel. Now you could take a comment, reply, move that comment to your stories and answer in your stories. I think this is cool. It's nice to like answer that person with like a more thorough answer, especially if it didn't feel like reel worthy. So I think it's a solid, you know, solid. Okay, the next one is updated filters on the photos. Oh, what? Updated filters. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go to what in the MySpace? Again, Instagram. Who are you competing with? Are you competing with Visco now? Lightroom? Does anybody actually use Instagram's presets and filters? I don't think anybody uses those. Even if they like updated them, it's just like, I don't think anybody's conditioned to use them. Maybe it's like a Gen Z alpha thing too. All of us millennials at this point, I think we already figured out our filters that we use and presets that we use, and we're not gonna go back to Instagram. I use Ariel Vay presets, and they are just gorgeous every time. Every single photo for the past 3 years, that is the preset that I use, tried and true. I will never go back to anything else. A lot of people use the Tezza app, which is just perfect for vintage vibes. Like, we have nailed it down. We know the filters we use and our presets. And I don't think these are gonna do anything for me, so. Okay, earn more with bonuses. Okay, they stopped their bonus program last year and then they're finally bringing it out again. So this one I'll get on board with. Again, it's making money, helping creators make money, creating incentives for people to post more, hit new achievements, milestones, all of those things. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Oh, and finally, they're removing Instagram guides. Those are no more. And I think that makes sense for them. I think that makes sense for them. I say it's a ICU meta move. I say it's about time. They weren't doing anything with those. Basically, guides came out early 2020, right before TikTok blew up. And then when TikTok blew up, Instagram was like, oh, we need to get on that. And so that's when they created Reels and they shifted focus. They were going to compete with Pinterest with this long form text format with guides. And then TikTok blew up and they're like, well, we've got to do video. So they leaned into video. Nobody's doing the like blog posts through guides at this point. So I think this is a good move. I think this makes sense for them and I'm proud. I'm proud. Of course, there were so many features that Instagram updated this year, and I kind of just compiled them. So like with the broadcast channels, there was like a bunch of broadcast channel updates, but I just tried to compile it into one category so this video wasn't 200 years long. And I'm curious to hear from you, your personal opinion, not even just like, oh, well, strategically business-wise, I think that this feature, like, no, just like, what do you think? What was your favorite feature where you're like, okay, Instagram, finally. And then what feature were you like, are we talking about the same platform right now? I'm curious what your favorites were and which ones made your scratch your head a little bit. And yeah, let me know down in the comments and I will see you in the next one. Follow your joy. Bye. Oh dear. Lady came out to say hi. Bye.